Hello, I'm Lieutenant Commander Jessica Dunn. I'm a policy lead in CDER's Office of Pharmaceutical Quality. In this presentation, I'll walk you through how FDA intends to implement the GDUFA III commitment to incorporate facility readiness into goal date assignment for original ANDAs. This commitment is a program enhancement agreed upon by FDA and industry as part of the negotiations relating to the reauthorization of GDUFA. The Generic Drug User Fee Amendments of 2012 amended the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act to authorize FDA to assess and collect user fees to provide FDA with resources to help ensure patients have access to quality, affordable, safe, and effective generic drugs. GDUFA fee resources bring greater predictability and timeliness to the review of generic drug applications. The implementation of GDUFA encompasses a wide range of activities that fall within the scope of regulating the generic drug industry. GDUFA has been reauthorized every 5 years to continue FDA's ability to assess and collect GDUFA fees. GDUFA II was signed into law in 2017 and ran through September 30th of this year. GDUFA was recently reauthorized with the provisions that are in effect through September 2027. This latest reauthorization is GDUFA III. The commitment letter contains the performance goals and program enhancements for GDUFA III. This commitment letter represents the product of FDA's discussions with industry and public stakeholders as mandated by Congress. The performance goals and program enhancements specified in this letter apply to aspects of the generic drug assessment program and build on the GDUFA program established and enhanced through previous authorizations. New enhancements to the program are designed to maximize the efficiency and utility of each assessment cycle with the intent to reduce the number of assessment cycles for ANDAs and facilitate timely access to quality, affordable, safe, and effective generic medicines. FDA is committed to meeting the performance goals specified in this letter and to continuous improvement of the agency's performance. The commitment outlined in this guidance sets the goal date to 15 months for original ANDAs and defers substantive assessment if a facility is not ready for inspection at the time of application submission. FDA intends to use a facility's readiness for inspection as certified on FDA Form 356H to assign an application's goal date. Applicants should check the Yes or No box in the Is the Site Ready for Inspection section to identify the inspection readiness for each manufacturing or testing facility listed in the application, including any reference to such a facility associated with a Drug Master File. If a facility is marked not ready for inspection on the FDA Form 356H by selecting No, FDA will assign a 15-month goal date and defer substantive assessment. Applicants should not check the Not Applicable box for original ANDA submissions. If the boxes are blank or incorrectly marked Not Applicable, FDA will seek clarification by issuing the applicant an information request letter. Through the implementation of this commitment, FDA and industry aim to incentivize the submission of applications with facilities ready for inspection to help FDA focus its resources and to potentially reduce first-cycle facility-related delays that could delay application approval. FDA may not be able to complete substantive assessment of an application unless all facilities are ready for inspection. Applicants can help FDA accurately assign goal dates by assessing whether each facility listed on the form is ready for inspection prior to checking the appropriate box. FDA considers it a best practice for all manufacturing facilities listed in an application to be ready for inspection at the time of submission. Considerations for assessment of facility readiness are outlined in the guidance. FDA also recommends applicants verify the accuracy of the facility information contained on the form prior to submission. If upon initial submission a facility is not ready for inspection, applicants should consider amending their application once all facilities become ready for inspection. The amendment should contain a cover letter stating facility ready for inspection and the ANDA number. This will allow FDA to easily identify the amendment and facilitate goal date reassignment to the standard or priority goal as appropriate. Lastly, we highly recommend applicants to direct any questions to the regulatory project manager assigned to the subject application. The RPM will promptly work to address the applicant's concern. For additional information on the topics covered in this presentation, please review the resources available on this slide. Thank you for watching.